128 Civics Questions for U.S. Citizenship Interview. Random order. Full answers. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. To find the governor of your state, please visit Name one power that is only for the states. Give a driver's license. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. Writer of the Declaration of Independence. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Print paper money. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are two examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote. Run for office. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. Why did the United States enter World War I? To support the Allied powers. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Citizens of their state. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does.
Forms the government.
Why is the Electoral College important?
It decides who is elected president.
Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government?
Executive branch.
What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Any citizen can vote. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. How many senators does each state have? 2. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. Who appoints federal judges? The President. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because they have more people. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation. Equal representation for small states. What is the capital of your state? Answers will vary. To find the capital of your state, please visit James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says all people are created equal. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name your U.S. representative. Answers will vary. To find your U.S. representative, please visit Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one power of the President. Vetoes bills. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. John Jay. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? Powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one.
U.S. diplomat.
What is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean?
Out of many, one. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now?
Mike Johnson. When did all men get the right to vote?
After the Civil War.
There are 3 branches of government. Why?
Checks and balances. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Obey the laws of the United States. Be loyal to the United States.
Why did the United States enter World War II?
To support the Allied powers.
When did all women get the right to vote?
After World War I. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military.
Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
American Indians.
What is the supreme law of the land?
U.S. Constitution.
Name one example of an American innovation.
Landing on the moon.
How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have?
27.
What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I.
George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. What is one part of the judicial branch?
Supreme Court.
The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution?
Amendments.
Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now?
Answers will vary. To find your state's U.S. senators, please visit What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. One of the writers of the Federalist Papers. When did the Great Depression start? The Great Crash, 1929. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. How long do Supreme Court justices serve?
4.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Vice President of the United States. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They supported passing the U.S. Constitution. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator?
6 years.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Freed the slaves.
Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. Who vetoes bills? The President. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more.